Hello, friends. My name is Harneet Singh, and today I will talk about some of my favorite books that have helped me to evolve as a trader. Trading is an ever learning journey, and books can become our mentors and help us sail through the rough waters of stock market. And it's better to learn from others' mistakes and experiences rather than doing that ourselves. These books are my personal favorites, and I don't claim these to be the best out there. But yes, these should be in every trader's library for sure. So, the first book that I would like to talk about is 212 Degree The Complete Trader by Rohan Mehta and God. This is the book that I've always recommended to all my Twitter followers, and also this tops my favorite list. This is written in a very simple manner, and anyone can read and enjoy it. This book talks about not only markets but about our daily lives as well. Mr. Rohan Mehta lays emphasis on discipline and patience a lot in this book. This book also has a small quiz in the beginning which helps us to understand that where we are currently standing at what we need to do to get better at trading. This book is bifurcated into small chapters ranging from trading, investing, lifestyle, spirituality, etc. You must be wondering that why God is a co-author of this book. It's because the author believes that we should make God our partner in everything we do so that we do it with full integrity and honesty. This is the book which I like to go back to every now and then, and whenever I read it, I get some lessons out of it. So the next book that I like is The Disciplined Trader by Mark Douglas. This is a great book by Mark, and this was published in 1990. As the name suggests, this book lays emphasis on the psychological part of trading. The author believes that trading is 20% technique and 80% psychology. This book tells us how our brain works and why we take the decision that we take, and what to do when we are sure of a stock or trade and then it starts to go against us, what to do in that kind of situations, and how do we maintain our emotions and how to remain focused and trade without any noise whatsoever. This book helps a lot, as we have seen that trading can be an emotional roller coaster, and only the emotionally strong and disciplined can handle that. If we are trading for a while and we think that we have all that it takes to make great trades, but we still can't make it big in trading, books like these help a lot. We have to sooner or later realize that it's the discipline and patience part that we are lacking, and this book really helps in taking care of that. The next book on the list is Trade and Grow Rich. This book is by Indrajit Shantraj. This is a very easy to understand book and is good for beginners and pro traders as well. The author of the book explains each and every concept of trading in a very simple and easy to understand language. This book is equally good for beginners and pros as well, because most of the mistakes that traders make are almost the same. This book talks about a lot of strategies and techniques that we can use to take trades, and with real and clear charts, so that it makes it even more interesting to study. Important quotations from world class traders are on almost all the pages are there, and at the end of the book as well, and it is really icing on the cake. Even if you are a pro trader and have been trading all your life, you will still find a lot of things to learn from this book. It also has a few interviews which helps us to stay motivated and understand the techniques of some of the world class traders. The next book that we will discuss is Market Wizards. This is hands down one of the best books about trading, and I am pretty sure most of you guys would have already read about it. This book does not need much introduction as it's very famous. This book is basically in an interview form that Jack Schwager takes of some of the world's greatest traders, and in all the interviews, the author gives a brief history about the trader, like how he or she got into trading and what were the mistakes that they did, and eventually what helped them to finally make it big in trading. In this book, If this book doesn't motivates you to become a great trader, nothing can. I have read this book around 3 times till now, and still, whenever I'm free, I just pick up this book to pump up my motivation levels. The next book is Stocks to Riches by Parag Parikh. This is a small book, but it is really a great book and touches the concept of behavioral finance in an easy to understand manner. This book touches many important concepts like loss aversion, sunk cost fallacy, gambler's fallacy, etc. This book will not help in picking the right stocks or anything of that sort. In fact, it addresses the other important factors needed to be a better trader or investor. It is an easy read and you can probably finish it in a day or two. The next book is The Stock Market Monk by Nikunj. This is not a very famous book, but it's really a good one. I got to know about this book when I attended the author's presentation about the book in an investing conference, and I was so fascinated about it that I ordered it right away. The best part about this book is that it's a book which teaches a lot about investing, and that too in a story format. If something is in a story format, it makes it even much more interesting to read, and the story helps to connect and relate with the characters in the book, and the message stays with us for a much longer period. The story is about three investors who made a killing in stock market and then lost it all in the global meltdown of 2000. The story covers how these investors made back and much more than what they had lost, and all the knowledge they had acquired in doing so. The next book is New Trader, Rich Trader by Steve Burns. This is a great book by best selling author Steve Burns. In this book, the journey of a new trader is narrated in a very simple and easy to understand language. This book clarifies the complex concepts of risk management, trading psychology, and methodologies in a very easy and interesting manner. This book talks about the journey of a new trader, what mistakes he makes, and how he rectifies them with the help of an experienced trader. When I first read this book, I was amazed as I could really relate to almost each and every sentence of this book. During my initial trading years, I committed the same mistakes, and I really wish I could have read this book a few years ago. I believe that every person who is going to set his foot on the path of trading and investing should definitely read this book. This book is very refreshing for experienced traders as well. The author of this book is very good at using great metaphors to convey the message, which eventually helps in retaining the message in the reader's subconscious mind. If I if I was introduced to this book during the starting of my trading career, I would have I would have saved significant amount of time and losses. If it doesn't matter if you are a new trader or an experienced one, you will definitely learn a lot from this book. The author of this book is pretty active on Twitter as well, and he keeps posting very informative tweets about the markets. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. And do let me know if you have any doubts or any queries. And do let me know if you have liked this video also. You can post your queries or any doubts in the comment section below. And I will make sure that I will read each and every comment and I will reply to each and every one. Thank you.